At least 31 migrants trying to get to the UK by boat have died in the freezing waters of the English Channel. The International Organisation for Migration says it's the biggest single loss of life in the Channel since it began collecting data back in 2014. Here's Europe correspondent Isabella Higgins.
This unfolding situation has been described as an absolute tragedy. What officials have said is that it looks like a number of boats, likely organised by people smugglers, left the French coast looking to make it to the UK earlier today. That's earlier on Wednesday. And the reason that they were heading off is they were trying to make the most of slightly calmer conditions on the English Channel. But of course, it's November here in the Northern Hemisphere. You can imagine how bitterly cold that water is. Later in the day, a French fisherman raised the alarm that he had seen a capsized boat, and then that's when we found out that that boat had capsized, and at this stage it looks like at least 30 people have died, including 5 women and a young girl. A number of people have been taken to hospital, and that search and rescue operation is still underway. It's of course nighttime here, so that will continue into the evening, and because it's so dark at the moment, likely into the morning as well. Because that search and rescue operation is still ongoing, it sadly seems that that death toll could yet rise even higher. And as it stands, French maritime officials are describing this incident as the worst ever migrant death in the English Channel. We just recently heard from the French Interior Minister. He just shortly held a press conference not that long ago, and he offered his sympathies to the families, to the victims, but also denounced the work of people smugglers. We've also heard from the UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson, who had a similar message. Let's take a listen.
I'm shocked and appalled and deeply saddened by the loss of life at sea in the Channel. I say to our partners across the Channel, now is the time for us all to step up, to work together, to do everything we can to break these gangs who are literally getting away with murder.
So, Lisa, you might have got a sense of it there, but this issue of migrants crossing from France to the UK has been an ongoing source of tension between the two countries. This year alone, the number of migrants who've made their way to the UK, it appears that it's tripled the number who've made their way to the UK shores by those means. So we've heard quite a lot in recent weeks, recent months from the UK's Home Secretary saying that she wanted to make this route unviable for people smugglers and promising to clamp down on this issue. The UK Prime Minister is holding a crisis meeting with officials and his ministers, so we can expect to hear more on that issue in the coming days and weeks.